My name's Tessa Blanchard, and you're watching Top Rope Reality.
And welcome to Top Rope Reality, episode 22, part. You can do that too. 6 times. 6 times don't sound good though.
No.
And we're going to talk about a little bit.
They ruined that when he became King Booker. They gave him another one.
Yes.
I guess he could do. Right?
Yeah, I guess
No?
so.
Okay. SummerSlam. SummerSlam.
I'm glad they gave him another one.
That is true.
So far, we're not into August yet. Yeah, we are.
Well, we are.
We are in August.
He loses his mind.
I'm going back to the future here. Yes, we're in August. We just
It's
started.
the 2nd of August today.
So we have 15 days. Everybody get on the ball then.
They'll put it all together. We got Monday Night Raw coming
So
up.
far, without John Cena. Yeah.
Thank the Lord.
The ratings go up. So far, officially, 4 matches have been announced for SummerSlam this year.
It's a big pay-per-view this year.
We have John Cena versus Brock for the World Heavyweight Championship.
That's right.
We have the Stephanie versus Brie.
That's right. It's going to be huge.
No stipulation on that one.
Exactly, because Kane's going to come in there and destroy our Nikki Bella.
We have Chris Jericho versus Bray Wyatt.
It's going to be a good one.
With Luke Harper at ringside right now.
Yes. That'll change Monday.
Yeah, that changed Monday to be Bray by himself, make it look so much better.
Yes.
And we have a flag match.
Yes.
Woo! A flag match. As Rusev takes on Jack Swagger. And I believe that Jack will get a victory.
Yes, because he doesn't have to pin him and he doesn't have to make him submit. But obviously, you know what's coming. It'll probably be Monday night. Roman Reigns taking on Randy Orton. Will probably
Should be
coming
added.
up. AJ and Paige obviously will be added. And then
Yes.
Seth and Dean will be added. There's a lot of matches that we want to see that might get booted off the pay-per-view.
And right now,
It don't look good for the U.S. or the IC title, just the way they keep building the
tag
pay-per-view.
matches may be a triple threat.
Right.
Or it could be a fatal 4-way, take out the Wyatts and put in Rybacksel. Because Goldust and them, the thing they keep doing is they're looking for something.
They're looking for
They're
gold.
looking for gold, which is the belt.
Exactly.
So.
He said they have it on their last thing.
Yes.
They have it. Guess who they is?
I mean, go
Usos.
from Raw, go from SmackDown. Goldust wearing a hat, cowboy hat.
It was the one on Raw.
Okay, well SmackDown, Goldust wearing a cowboy hat.
Well, good for him. But the one on Raw, they were trying to do a mathematical equation.
Oh, I know, that was pretty funny.
It was hilarious. And in that equation, he said, they have it.
Yeah, so we got the Usos.
So
We pretty much say
who
the
they going
Usos, Rybacksel, the Dust Brothers, and
The New Nation.
And it looking
Or
like
Xavier Woods Incorporated. I don't know.
it's looking. Oh, that's a nice name.
Thank you.
I like that.
If only they would hire me. But as many people as they fired, not looking
As
good.
something else changes right now, I think it's gonna be Dolph versus
The
Miz.
Miz.
Versus the Miz only, and Sheamus.
Bo might come out there and interfere to make it a triple threat at the next pay-per-view.
Could be. And Sheamus, don't know.
We have no idea. He's been gone. He had a severe flu, and then he's been on a tour in Ireland.
Right.
Or AKA they sent him home. I don't know.
That is
Ireland,
weird.
that's weird.
That is weird. So that's it on the SummerSlam talk right now. Maybe next week we'll have more matches we can talk about that's been made official, which they should make a few more. So.
They should.
And they'll probably be at 8, like normal.
Like normal.
They are pushing 9 though.
They are pushing 9 different feuds.
So it'll be 1 on the pay-per-view and 1 on the pre-show and the 8 on the pay-per-view.
Or is it 2 on the pre-show like they did this past time?
Could be. Well, we'll find out shortly. Well, let's get on to our new segment called
The Year That Was.
And we picked the year 1994.
Yes.
And what this little segment's about, we're going to pick a year. We're going to look at all the champions of that year,
And
all the belts.
major promotions.
And we're going to pretty much say who had a great year, and we're going to grade the year.
Right.
Well, the year, like I said, was 1994. We had the WWE, WCW, and ECW
Yes.
championships.
Yes.
There were 11 championships between the three, and there were 39 champions that year.
Wow. That's a lot.
There were 7 multi-time champions.
Yes.
But I had to look. Looking at this here, I would say that Diesel had the best year. And
He
1994 was his year.
The WWE Championship, the Tag Champs,
And
the Intercontinental all in the same year.
Yes, I would say he had the same. I would say he had the best year. Shane Douglas,
He had a
good
great year.
He was ECW champion.
Was that the year he threw the NWA title
Yes, it was.
down?
I think it was. Yes.
I mean, things really, in my opinion, I know this was pre-NWO, but I believe that what's the word for it? That I feel like the foundation was being laid for the boom period again.
Oh yes, and we did.
In '94.
And I hope we soon get another boom period.
Yes, because it's been 20 years since that period right there in '94.
Well,
Because this is 2014.
But we're
if you
going
didn't
to
know.
go through these kind of quickly here.
Yes.
The WWE champions that year were Yoko come in as the champion. Bret Hart beat him. Bob Backlund beat Bret when, thanks to Owen throwing the towel in, went back to the old times when Bob Backlund lost the championship.
Exactly.
And then
Diesel.
beat Bob in 8 seconds in Madison Square Garden to hold the title going out.
It's the whole towel thing. That just shows right there. You can use old style ideas
And they switched it around.
and bring it back around.
It happened to Bob Backlund back in the 70s, and then it turned to Bret.
Thank you.
The Intercontinental Champion that year was only shared by two men,
Yes.
Razor Ramon, Diesel.
Yes.
Razor started out the year,
Diesel
took it, and Razor took
got
it back out.
That's right.
United States Championship from WCW. Steve Austin came in as the champion. He was beat by Ricky Steamboat. We had Jim Duggan.
Because this was the year Ricky Steamboat had his career-ending injury from Steve Austin, had to relinquish the belt,
Yes.
and Jim Duggan ended up getting it.
We had Austin back again, and then Vader left the year with the United States Championship. For the WWE Tag Team titles, we started out with the Quebecers. We went to the Marty Jannetty, the 1, 2, 3 Kid.
Sad.
Went back to the Quebecers, then Men on a Mission, then back to the Quebecers, then the Headstringers, and then the Diesel and Shawn Michaels left the year.
Yes.
So he was the Tag Team Champion and the World
They
Champion.
really like the Quebecers
leaving
that
out.
year. Either that or just didn't have nobody.
I mean, I don't know.
They ain't had nobody.
On the women's,
only
not
two.
divas, women's.
Only 2 champions.
Alundra Blaze walked in the year as champion.
And Bull, somebody else?
Nakata
Nakata.
walked out.
WCW only threw it on 2 people. Wow.
Only had 2 people, yeah. They were very good with the title that year.
Back
But
and
look
forth,
who it
huh?
is, though.
Exactly.
Coming in '94 was Ric Flair. He got beat by a man they just signed, and they would give a
The
big
very
parade
first
to.
match Hogan had.
He took the belt.
He took the belt from
and
Ric
walked
Flair.
out of '94 as the WCW
With Mr.
World
T
Champion.
was there. Huh, interesting.
It is interesting.
Repeat history. And Shaquille O'Neal.
For the ECW Television Championship, I wish WWE would do a television championship.
I know. It's
I
sad.
mean, we tried light heavyweight, cruiserweight. Try the TV title.
Mm-hmm.
It's something different. You can make sure it's on Raw and SmackDown. That gives a person plenty of time to,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's ideal. Should be floated out there and tried. If it doesn't work, then what do you do? Dump it away like you did the European title, the hardcore title, and every other ones you don't like.
Yep.
But coming in as the ECW TV champion was Sabu. Then to Taz, who lost to JT Smith. And then the Pitbull. Mikey Whipwreck took it. Jason, Tuco Scorpio, and Dean Malenko left the year as the
TV
ECW
title,
TV
was,
title.
it really got around a lot of different people.
Like we said a while ago, Shane Douglas was awarded the championship in '94 and kept it the whole year.
Wow.
The ECW Tag Team titles. Kevin Sullivan and Taz came in the year as Tag Team Champions. They were beat by Public Enemy, who was beat by Cactus Jack and Mikey Whipwreck, who were beat by Public Enemy, who left the year as the Tag Team Champions. The WCW Tag Team Champions started out with the Nasty Boys, went to Cactus Jack and Kevin Sullivan. Then to Pretty Wonderful, Mr. Wonderful and Paul Roma.
That's right.
Then went to Stars and Stripes, Buff Bagwell and the Patriot. Then back to Pretty Wonderful. Then back to Stars and Stripes. And then Harlem Heat.
There you go.
Took the titles and left the year with the tag team titles. The WCW Television Championship. Lord Steven Regal came in. He was beat by Larry Zbyszko, who was beat by Regal, who was beat by Johnny B. Bad.
There you go.
As Johnny B. Bad. The Kiss that don't miss.
That's right.
Left the year as TV champion. So that's pretty much it for 1994. We had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of title changes, and sometimes people held the titles the whole year.
Back then, they really had more opportunity to hold belts longer. Shane Douglas, Flair and Hogan,
Yes.
Alundra Blaze and Bull, whatever.
Yes.
Yes. And then, I mean, of course, Diesel, when he got the belt, he held it for an entire year after he got it at the end of '94.
Yes, he did.
So, I mean, back then, but their attention span nowadays is horrible.
It is terrible. That's one of them.
So they can't do it anymore like that. They did it with 434,
Yeah.
and that's it. I don't think you'll ever see it again like that.
Unless it's John Cena.
Of course.
So, well, that's our little debut of our segment.
But what would you grade that?
The year that was. Now, some of these champions.
A, B, C, D, or an F.
Well, I definitely would not give it an F.
No.
I mean, like I said, Diesel, pretty much. I mean, holding all the major
And
championships.
Shane
in WWE,
Douglas holding the ECW title for a year.
I would say with some of these champions, you have Pretty Wonderful and Stars and Stripes, and you had, Kevin Sullivan and Taz. I mean, they're not really tag teams. They're just like two people stuck together.
But
you had
that's
Marge and Eddie,
Marge
and Eddie, 1, 2, 3 Kid. So
horrible.
I guess I would give 1994 a B+.
I could see that. That's kind of the way I was going with it, because I mean they did have some good titles in there. The tag team division in all three companies were not that good then.
No, we're back to that pretty much.
Right, again. So that's why, I mean, the B, yeah, that's basically where it's going to be. Now, if we ever go to 96, that might get a real good A.
Well,
The NWO and all that other kind of stuff going on.
well, next time we do the year that was, we may do. What year are we going to do?
We haven't decided yet.
You haven't decided?
I haven't decided. I get to
Okay.
pick this. He picked 94, and I will go with another year, and I don't know which one I'm going to get yet.
And the years that we usually span from the early 80s to current. So.
Yes.
Because I know some of the other ones, if we did some of the other late in the 70s, it'd be WWF, and that'd be it.
And the champion would hold it for like 1,000 years.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Champion,
ridiculous.
Bruno Sammartino. Okay.
And that's all we got to talk about. Yeah, it's crazy.
So next time we do the year that was, we'll give you another little shot at it. So that's it for this week, folks. We thank you for watching. Coming up shortly will be Bad Backyard Wrestling 2. We heard you liked the first one, so I hope you like the second one. And next week we're going to talk more about WWE, TNA, how much time have they got left.
That's right.
Plus some more indie news, our interview with DJ Pringle, and also everybody's favorite, Countdowns.
That's right.
And we want to thank you again for watching this week. I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm Justin Carter.
And we'll catch you next time on Top Rope Reality right here on YouTube.